gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Owls ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Houston's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Houston going up tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. What a cut. Now he's loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
From the red zone, he's gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going for 6. Touchdown, Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rice Owls offense will take the field for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
Turning it on. Lowers those pads. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Power football with the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players.
Breaks into the open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Owls. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate, makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Houston wants to play fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're working that left side. At the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This one's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to keep it in the air. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rice.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Houston going up tempo.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got him this time. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw again. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
And that's another game. First down.
Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Owls! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Cal. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Out across the 30 and out of bounds and the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turning it on. Touchdown, Houston, hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just keeps moving. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wide receiver going in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Houston wants to play fast. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets away from one. He's got space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Right back to the well. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. Corralled and brought down by the defense. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armour. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Gonna let it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wants to return it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Fitted in the window for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder. Man. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Houston going up tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Fired in from the red zone for him to score. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Houston wants to play fast. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Armour. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It wasn't